It was billed as the barrier to stop the smuggling trade, a thick metal wall between Egypt and Gaza, buried to a depth of 30 metres, hammered into the ground. It was designed to cut off the tunnels that supply people in Gaza with food and other essentials, and some suspect Hamas with money and weapons. But it's failing. The tunnels are still operating. This tunnel is around 20 metres underground. The opening is well fortified with bricks and timber. But to reach the metal barrier is a long crawl. It's never more than 1.5 metres high, and at times the electricity that lights up the tunnel cuts out. We've crawled about 450 metres through the tunnels to get to this point. Now, this is where Egypt placed the metal barrier to stop smuggling goods into Gaza. But obviously it hasn't worked. There's a great big gaping hole. The metal's being cut out. The tunnel keeps running into Egypt, and that's why the smuggling trade into Gaza is still running. Smugglers say Egypt packed the metal wall with sand, which makes this section of the tunnel weak and vulnerable to collapse. We were given this video, recorded on a mobile phone, by one of the men who cut through the metal wall in the tunnel we visited. He used a gas and oxygen torch and says it took 5 people 3 days to do it. Defying efforts to stop them, smugglers have cut through the steel barrier in about 400 tunnels. At their peak, there were 1,200 tunnels operating. Our tunnel guides are paid $30 a night to work here. It's a dangerous job, with regular Israeli airstrikes against those underground. Instead of crawling back, we sit in a plastic carriage and are pulled through the tunnel. It's an efficient operation. Up to a ton of goods can be whisked through here on each load. It took us around 30 minutes to crawl all the way through the tunnel to the metal Egyptian wall, but only 7 minutes to get back on this plastic contraption called a train. Now, usually, of course, this is full of supplies for the people of Gaza. Okay. A journey deep inside a smuggling tunnel. A tunnel the people of Gaza won't and can't give up, even when it's blocked by a thick steel wall. Nicole Johnston, Al Jazeera, Rafah.